Hey guys, so welcome back to my channel. I hope you've already seen the day 1 and day 2 of the coding journey, a coding challenge, and then you have landed over here. And if not, I suggest you कि पहले वो दोनों देख के आओ and then we'll start here. So I'm really very excited for the day 3. I actually not didn't even thought कि I'll be doing this. Doing it. So let's just discuss what all we are covering in day 3. In day 3 we have a very long list, like we have about 10 lectures to complete, so I've decided that we'll be doing it in parts. I'll be covering about 5 lectures today in part 1 and the rest of the 5 will be covered in part 2, so stay tuned. And yeah, before that, let's just also discuss what are the prerequisites you need to start coding. I know I've told in the previous videos, but just in case you haven't seen that, you need a laptop, a stable internet connection, and VS Code installed. So, yeah, just in case you're blind or something, use your skills. हाँ, so हमारे पास है inline versus block element, the first one. So let's just cover the lecture and meet here again. Don't run away. It hardly takes 2 minutes and I'll give you the summary right after the video I complete. So stay tuned, don't run away. So we have covered inline element and block element. Inline element is an element where we can continue in a same line, whereas block element जो होता है, it covers the whole of the width of a page. For example, when we write a heading, we write it on the top corner, leave the spaces all around it. Similarly, block element से ही सिर्फ occupies all of the page, whereas inline element जो होता है, it only occupies the amount of space which is required by them instead of covering the whole of the page. So हमारे पास examples है block element के, जैसे मैंने बता दिया already. I've already discussed one. Do comment in the comment section below क्या बोला था मैंने. That was heading tag. And then inline element के लिए we have paragraph tag, image tag, and then we also have the anchor tag. So that's it in this video. So easy. Let's just jump into the next video, next lecture, and that is division element. Stay tuned, don't run away. So in the second video we covered division element. So हमारे पास division element क्यों use होता है? In order to group two elements in the same line. For example, we have three friends. उन दोनों में से दो का group बन जाता है. Two of them have same opinion, same interest. Similarly, उन दोनों का हमें group बनाने के लिए हमें use करना पड़ेगा division element. So division element is also an example of a block element. Just in case you've forgotten, inline element and block element. Block element क्या होता है? That covers the whole width of the page, whereas inline elements only covers the amount of area which it requires. So div is an example of block element. So that's it in this video for the small one. So let's just jump into the third one, which is span element. I'll cover the lecture and return back to you. So span element is also a same type of division element, whereas the only difference that lies is जो हमारा division element है that is a block element and span element जो होता है वो हमारा क्या होता है inline element. So हमारा span element में अगर हमें only group करना है, only grouping takes place, उनको अलग नहीं किया जाता. फॉर एग्जाम्पल जैसे मैंने लास्ट टाइम बताया कि तीन फ्रेंड्स हैं and one of them gets excluded. So the two friends, in order to not make the other one feel excluded, stays with that person, whereas the two of them have same opinion, same interests. So हमें span element जो होता है वो inline होता है and only groups two elements together without separating the third one. And then we have HR tag. HR tag हम cover करके So yeah, HR tag, also known as horizontal tag, is used to make a line in between the paragraphs or in between the information you want to extinguish differentiate from one another. For example, you're writing details about yourself. So in order to differentiate between the age, job qualifications and your hobbies, to draw a line in between them. So horizontal tag is used to draw a line in between those informations. And then again, the last video we have is superscript and subscript tags, SUP tag and SUB tag. So I'll cover in the video and revert back to you. So sub tag stands for superscript. Superscript क्या होता है? When we add numbers on top, it's known as superscript. For example, in maths we write a square plus b square plus c square. So in that, it was wrong, but still it was an example. So जो ऊपर रहता है, the 2 which is there on the top, in order to write those we use the tag superscript. And then we have subscript. Subscript क्या होता है? In order to write the same letter या same number below the word we use subscript. इसका example क्या है? You can write in the comment section below. It's very easy. So we've covered this in the whole lecture, and now the most awaited time we have a practice question. So stay tuned and let's complete it together. Open your laptop, devices you are using it, and start doing it with me.
So guys, let's just jump into the demo. और हमारे पास है question on the screen. We have to write Pythagoras theorem says a square plus b square is equal to c square, and we are also been mentioned कि हमें अपना जो ये लिखना है that has to be in h1 heading form. So let's just start. h1 tag आया हमारे पास, and then we have to write Pythagoras theorem theorem says a, and a के बाद we have to add superscript. So we'll be using the tag sup, and closing tag भी हमारे पास आ गया है. So we have to add 2 in the superscript, and then we have to come over here and is equal to b लिखा, and then again we have to add superscript tag, और इसके बीच में फिर से 2 लिखा, then we have to add plus, okay not in between here, हो गई गलती. So yeah, plus लिखा, and then we have C, and C के बाद वापस से tag आएगा, and we have again subscript, and this we have 2. So let's just save and see what happens. हमारे पास files का है, ये रही files. So here we go. We have Pythagoras theorem says a square is equal to b square plus, is it visible? So here we go. We have Pythagoras theorem says a square plus b square is equal to c square. So yeah, let's get back, and we have again एक और है हमारे पास, that is we have glucose का formula. So we have to write formula for glucose is, so let's jump on to the second line. यहाँ पे enter किया, and then again heading tag में ही we have to write. So let's add on heading h1 tag, okay, h1, and it says formula for glucose is C, capital C. We have to write capital C, and अब हमें देखना है we have subscript over here. So for subscript we will be using SUB, and here we go. So subscript पे क्या आएगा? Comment section में लिखो what is the formula for glucose. Then C6. Then here we have H, I mean caps lock H, we have to write caps lock H, and then again we have to add subscript ka tag, and we have to write 12 in between, and H ho gaya H12 O6. So caps lock again we have to use O ke liye, and then we have again subscript, yeah, it is 6. So let's just again save it and see क्या होता है. Minimize, and here we go. Let me just minimize, shift there. Okay, इसको refresh करते हैं. So here we have the formula of glucose as well. So yeah, that was it for the practice question. And yeah, thanks for staying tuned. And Ruko, let's just know what HR tag is used for. So हमने यहाँ पे लिखा, and heading 1 is already a block element. So let's add enter and write a paragraph element and then see. So this, and let's just write I am a student. Okay, so I am studying in Noida, and then again full stop. I like singing, 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 full stop. So let's add, यहाँ पे we'll add this thing, closing tag. Okay, and enter करते हैं, and we'll add p tag over here. Okay, that's something wrong. ये हटाओ, ये. So yeah, here we'll be adding the closing tag, and इसको again we'll do enter and add p. So let's save and see. So we have here I'm a student, I'm studying in Noida and I like singing. So isko we have written using different paragraph tags, because of which it's represented in a different lines. So हम इसको इनके बीच में let's add enter and HR tag and see what happens. HNR yeah, let's save it, and यहाँ पे so can you see these lines over here in between? So the HR tag adds lines in between them. और अब हम back जाते हैं and we'll see what span and BR tag, division tag is for. So let's just remove the HR tags यहाँ से. Here we have added, and ये भी हटा देते हैं paragraph tags, and let's just make them into a single. Okay, so let's save it and see. Again refresh it. So we are having that in all single line. अब यहाँ पे we will go and यहाँ पे we will write division tag div. We can write v. So yeah, let's add these two. Cut and then paste them here. Control press V and save them and see what happens. So this is it. See, I'm a student and I'm studying in Noida is there in the single line. It has occupied whole of the line, even though it can't. And similarly, अभी last time देखा था I like singing was also there on the same line, but because of adding of a division tag, जो I like singing है that has shifted to the second line. Whereas span में क्या होता है? Span में सिर्फ इन दोनों की characteristics change की जा सकती हैं, whereas they stay in the same line. We'll be meeting in the next video. Bye bye.
So yeah, that's it for this video. I hope you all enjoyed it, and more importantly, I hope it was a very informative video for you all. Just stay tuned for part 4. Subscribe to the channel, press the bell icon, otherwise you won't know if even I upload the video. So stay tuned, subscribe, and अगर अच्छा लगा हो तो like, comment section below. That's it for this video. Bye bye.